Friday, everybody. It is April 17th and time for this week's Friday Funnies, brought to you live from our brand new Friday Funnies News Lounge. And I think you will agree, it is quite impressive. Well, I am pleased to report that our long national wait is finally over. This week, the first family got a first dog, and they named him Pup Daddy. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't name him that. They named him Lil Bow Wow. No, again, I'm joking with you. Actually, what they really named him was George W. Bush, because they're complaining that they have to clean up all the messes that he's left behind. Okay, I'm still kidding. Seriously, they named the dog Bo. Bo. Perhaps the stupidest name you could ever give to a dog. Because to a dog, the words bo, no, and go all sound alike. So that poor little fella is going to be just as confused by the new administration as the rest of us are. Well, there's no confusion in this week's Friday Funnies. The stupidity comes in loud and clear. Well, I think we will all agree that moms will do anything for their kids, including helping them with their hobby of burglary. In Great Falls, Montana, a 37-year-old woman wanted to bond with her son and his friends and did it by driving them around so they could steal stuff from cars. Now, the break-ins finally stopped when the father called the police because he noticed a big pile of stuff in his backyard that wasn't his, and he said, hey, I think this stuff might be stolen. So Mom and the kids were all arrested, but not before, to her credit, not before she tried to get her son and his friends into a much better hobby. She bought them a My First Counterfeiting set. So there you have it. The Poor Timing of the Week Award. This goes up to Madison, Wisconsin. Imagine this. You are in a hospital undergoing an operation when the nurse is called out of the operating room and laid off on the spot. This is what happened in Madison, Wisconsin. A nurse was called out of surgery and they said, well, you go now, bye-bye, you're laid off, while her patient still has an unfinished operation in the other room. Now, the hospital authorities said that the patient was in no danger at any time, but to make up for the inconvenience, they said they will give him 20% off of his next appendectomy. Now, the return of a popular Friday Funnies feature, I present News from Around the World. Our first stop this week is Sao Paulo, Brazil. You know, it's been said that in tough economic times, it's a wise idea to keep your money close to the vest. Well, in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Ivonette de Oliveira was caught in the crossfire of a robbery this week and was shot in the chest. But her life was saved because the bullet was slowed down before it got to her heart. It was slowed down by a wad of cash that this woman kept tucked in her brassiere. Isn't that amazing? This, I guess, is what they mean when they refer to the strength of a country's currency. Meantime, in Ijevsk, Russia. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but it's over in Russia, where doctors discovered a spruce tree growing inside the chest of a 28-year-old man. A 2-inch seedling has taken root in the lung of Artyom Sidorkin, and doctors have no idea how it got there. Mr. Sidorkin admitted, he says, I like the pine tree smell, and perhaps when I was sniffing a pine cone, I inhaled too deeply. I don't know, but doctors are hoping that they're going to be able to remove the tree. They called in the services of a specialist. He's a tree surgeon. Finally, in Ackworth, Georgia, a would-be robber walked into a quick thrift store and threatened the clerk with a knife and demanded money. While he was doing this, a regular customer at the store, a man known only by the name Caveman, saw what was going on, grabbed a stepladder, and whacked the robber in the back with it. Well, this knocked the guy down to the floor. He panicked, he forgot the money, he ran out the door. But for his bravery, Caveman was rewarded and given a free fire stick. We call them big lighters. Hey, that's all I have for you this week. So please send the Friday Funnies to all of your friends, and remember, no Friday Funnies next week. I will be out traveling doing some live comedy for a change. No Friday Funnies next week. We will be back with a vengeance on May 1st, May Day. Expect surprises. See you then.